Now that other countries are venturing to create their own programs and studies to professionalize influencing and content creating, susunod na rin ba ang Pilipinas dito? At kaya ba nating simulan yan dito sa ating bansa?
At isang question pa dyan ay kung may aasahan nga ba at dapat bang ipagpatuloy na pangarapin ng future generations ang maging influencer at content creator?
Yan. Kaya naman ngayong gabi, we will hear it first. Siyempre, makakasama natin ngayong gabi ang mga magbabahagi ng kanilang opinion. And of course, sila ay mga young social media entrepreneurs also. No? And not only that, influencers and content creators as well. So makakasama natin, sino-sino nga ba sila, Gina?
Yes, simulan natin kay Gabby na isang young social entrepreneur. Narito rin ang ating local content creators na sina Jerry Lee at Vanina.
Yes!
Hello!
Energy naman dyan. Usap-usap sa kanilang damit tonight. Ayan.
Konti na lang magiging Powerpuff Girls na
Oo
sila.
nga.
Blue na lang yung wala.
Oo, blue na lang ang wala. And with that, magpapalit daw ang isa. Yes.
So guys, what are your thoughts about the potential of content creating and influencing? Do you think that they will have the same future gaya ng ibang professions? Baninay?
Yes.
Ikaw agad, ikaw agad.
Kaya naman, oo.
Akala ko pa ba ganun eh. Di ba ready? Hindi, thank you for that wonderful question.
Yes.
I think naman, ngayon, nakikita naman natin na kumikita talaga yung mga influencers, content creators. So I think pwede siyang i-push talaga as parang katulad ng ibang professions. Pwede siyang pag-aralan or i-push at pangarapin ng mga younger and future generations. For me.
Oh, yeah. Di ba? Pero kasi usually, dito sa Pilipinas, sa ating bansa, we value education at laging, alam mo yun, kapag tinatanong ka lagi, oh, anong course ka graduate? So with that, do you think, guys, may future kaya na, or may possibility kaya na makonsider ang content creating as a degree or maging subject siya sa mga universities? Jerry Lee.
Yes, present din. Yes. I think pwede siyang maging part ng course. I think for now, pero siguro in the future then possible na maging mismong course. Pero sa ngayon, I think kasi 'di ba ang media naman laging nag-evolve.
Yeah.
So from newspapers to film to TV, tapos I think naman yung next step would be internet na. So I think it's very much possible. Yeah.
Sa inyo na mga marami ang naging experiences or various ang experiences nyo in terms of digital content creation, social media, entrepreneurship, tingin nyo ba ang future ngayon ng mga kabataan, since most of them want to become content creators and influencers, ano ang magiging focus nila or ano yung lalamanin ng mga ganitong courses? Kasi how different is it from someone who's doing it as a passion or a hobby? Siguro, tayo? Gabby? Yes? Gabby, bilang ikaw na lang ang nag-iisa.
Baby girl.
Baby girl, let's go.
I mean, for content creation, I am in college right now. So, I'm in entrepreneurial management. So, I do take up yung mga marketing courses, subjects, and entrepreneurship courses. But content creation in itself evolves around creativity and knowing your market's demographics, psychographics, behaviors. So, it's really more on creating content for your audience. But for the youth right now, when they do create their content, it would be something they love, something they're passionate about, and something they can share with their audience. So something they can connect with the market that have the same interests as them as well. So yeah, like I said, it's more on being able to generate new ideas, create content that is not yet out there, and just providing value to your audience.
So parang medyo idea generation yung
Yes.
focus nung I see. Medyo maraming tanong din, no? Yung mga, syempre, yung mga schoolmates natin, mga nasa bahay ngayon na nasa SOCMED din nila, no? Iba-iba ang naiisip nila when they say, magiging course yung social media or content creation? Ano nga ba yun, di ba?
True.
So ito guys, bilang kayo ay mga experienced content creators na ano yung mga risks and responsibilities na pwedeng ma-encounter sa trabahong ito? Gabby.
Okay, so for the risks and responsibilities, I want to discuss the business side since that's where I'm at, and the marketing side since we're working with businesses and brands here. And we're looking at generating leads for them, sales for them, awareness for them. So the content we create is kind of responsible for reaching their audience, and we're responsible for the strategies on how that would work. Because people really think that being an influencer, being a content creator is just all about filming, making videos, making edited photos, when it's just really all about a marketing strategy that you are executing for the brand. Since you are the face of the brand, you're representing the brand, you're representing what they have to offer. So how would you generate that into sales? How would you translate that message to the audience that, oh, this brand is for you because I'm like you? So in a way that your audience can relate to you. So you're technically responsible for how you produce the content and how the audience will perceive you and the brand. Because when they perceive you, when they see the brand, when they see the business, they will see how you produce their content. So it's kind of correlated to what you're promoting out there, as well as how the audience would relate to you as a content creator. So I guess that's one of the biggest risks and responsibilities that you have to put out there, that you're actually representing a business here. So yeah.
Jerry Lee?
Okay. So for me naman, I think yung sa responsibilities first, di ba meron tayong kasabihan na think before we click? So I think also it goes to us naman as creators na think before we create. So dapat we should be responsible on what we put out to the world and make sure na wala nga tayo natatapakang tao, and especially when it comes to politics or religion or talking about sex or something like that. We should be very mindful about what we put out there. And syempre yung risks din, dahil tao lang tayo, nagkakamali. So yun yung risk na what if meron pala akong masabing mali. Tapos, you just have to be accountable for it. Pero it's part of the content creation game.
Right.
Baninay?
Ayun, kagaya ng sinabi niya, parang yung risk is yung pag naglalabas ka ng mga content, uso kasi ngayon yung parang cancel culture. Once na meron kang pagkakamali, yun talaga more of sa mental health din. Personally, yun yung naging struggle ko as a content creator before. Kasi everyday you have to put up content, araw-araw gagawa ng ganito, mag-e-edit, ang dami mong kailangan gawin. Tapos parang public figure ka na rin in a way. Kaya yung risk, talaga lahat ng mata nakatingin sa'yo, isang mali mo lang. Tshireng! Guys, uwi na ako. Parang ang ganda sana kung nakakapag-resign tayo sa trabaho to. Kasi wala naman tayo 9 to 5 or everyday talaga. Parang parang more of, yun nga, public figure. So for me, yun yung pinaka-risk na na-experience ko, and actually nakakasira din talaga siya ng mental health. Bait.
Talagang nakakasira din ng head. Ganun.
Yun ang risk niya talaga doon.
Anyway, di ba, yun nga, ang dami nilang na-mention ng risk and responsibilities, at isa dun sa mga tumatak sa akin is yung cancel culture. Kaya naman mga schoolmates, kung di nyo pa napapanood ng aming episode on cancel culture, better watch it. Ayan, i-replay nyo yan. And speaking of risks and responsibilities, di ba, alam naman natin na dito sa ating bansa, madami pang kakulangan in terms of policy making and ethical guidelines na pwedeng masundan ng mga content creators and influencers. So sa tingin nyo, if you'll be given a chance, yes, pageant ito, if you'll be given a chance to create one, what would it be and why? Baninay.
Mga do's and don'ts, ganyan, policy. Oh my God. I think nare-regulate naman na siya in a way, katulad kapag sa mga corn sites. Alam niyo yun, wala na din siya, anong tawag doon? Nakaban, mga ganyan. And for me, kung gagawa ako, siguro more of sa cyberbullying pa din. Doon pa rin siya naikot. Kasi may iba na mga nagagang up against some people. Kahit nga yung malalaking names na makikita mo, they're talking about certain person. Yun, more of siguro yun lang talaga.
Kasi parang wala pa ring teeth yung cyberbullying.
Yes, actually
diba?
meron na yata siya,
Oo.
pero hindi...
Pero hindi siya masyadong...
Yeah.
Okay. Ikaw, Jerry Lee.
Ayun, I think if possible na magkaroon ng parang MTRCB type sa
social media.
social media, para merong at least mag-regulate. And
Parang yung mga moderator sa community standards sa iba-iba.
Yes, yun. Yung mga nagko-comment din ng mga, yun nga, like hate or like mga like cursing or something, pwedeng ma-remove immediately if possible. I think yun.
Yes. How about you from your course perspective? Yes. Okay, yeah, we go.
Yeah, actually, right now, Meta and TikTok do have their own policies and their own regulations.
Depends on the platform.
Yeah, it depends on the platform. But for me, if I were to choose one policy, it would be really to enforce kindness. Because right now, with all the content going out there, it's really easy to put out a comment, especially when you don't have your own account at risk. And there are a lot of people right now using dummy accounts, commenting on people's accounts with, random accounts that they're using. So I think it's really to enforce the community and to, foster a safe community for everyone. So, yeah.
Gusto ko sabihin, pero ang ganda nung delivery siya. Di ba? Ganun din. Copy paste na lang. Ganyan na lang din yung sagot. Ang galing.
Copy paste.
Galing nito. 20 lang to. 20 years old lang yan.
The packaging is different.
Same but different.
Correct. At syempre, when I totally agree nun, sinasabi na the product that you're selling, it's not just the product, it's you na, di ba? No? And however, let's face it, it's highly subjective. Like even how you guys get your following, how you get to know your market, it's highly subjective. It's based on your own assessment. Pero ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin na we talked about ethical guidelines, policies. Let's talk about qualifications. Parang if we are to go back to the point na we want to make content creation 101 or influencing 101 for youngsters or for schoolmates, 'di ba? Parang ano ang qualification ng isang content creator, ng isang influencer para masabi nating expert sila sa field? Is it experience alone? Is it the number of following? Kayo, anong tingin niyo? Like kung kayo ba uy, Miss Gabby, magturo ka sa ganitong university ng Influencing 101. What do you think? Seminar. What do you think should your qualifications be? Or should anyone's qualification be to be able to put out an educational course on it? Siguro simulan natin kay Jerry Lee.
I think at least dapat may years of course of experience kasi if you're doing this for like a few months lang, you won't know kung ano ba talaga yung struggle ng especially if you're editing it on your own.
Right.
So, ang hirap ng pagmatagalan mo na siyang ginagawa. You're doing everything. You're like a one-man team na ikaw yung mag-iisip ng concept mo, ikaw yung mag-iisip ng kung paano ba yung placement ng cameras, lights, everything, and also yung pag-edit mismo. So, I think, experience definitely kailangan with someone to be called an expert. Pero I don't know din kasi parang feeling ko kahit ako 5 years ko siyang ginawa and I don't think I'm an expert either. Pero well, I'm here now talking about it. Wow. So I guess, it's hard to actually say if you're an expert. Pero yun, I think experience and years. Yeah.
Banina, ikaw?
Ako din, parang gano'n. Copy paste.
Copy paste mo tayo today.
Hindi, kasi ako, 6 or 7 years ko na siyang ginagawa, pero marami pa rin akong hindi alam. Before, no mga first 2 years ko, nandiyan na nagsiseminar na ako, pumunta ako sa school, kala ko okay na, alam ko na lahat, sis. Pero, hindi pa rin eh. Every month, may bagong trend, may bagong demographics, iba-iba yung mga trend, and yung anong tawag dun? Analytics ba? Yung iba-iba, minsan ang lakas nitong video na to, gawin mo siya ulit, hindi naman siya yung malakas next time. So, hindi mo siya matuturo as in parang, ito dapat ganito for it to become ganyan. Hindi siya yung parang automatic na pag alam mo, mangyayari yung effect na gusto mo. So, I think wala kahit sino na pwedeng, wala kahit sino magsasabi na ito na yun. Kasi before dati, di ba yung media lang natin, TV, ngayon, radyo. Ngayon may social media, na dyan ako naghahanap ng news. So, I think sobrang laki niya para sabihin mo na expert ka sa bagay na yun. And hindi mo magagawa yun, sis. Hangan ako sa'yo pag expert ka dyan.
Nagawa ko na lahat. Ganun.
Humble Banina.
Humble
Mahirap,
Banina. Yes.
mahirap talaga. Mahirap din talaga.
Right. Gabby, ikaw, diba? Do you resonate or do you have a different view?
I think for me, it's more on consistency and execution as well as adaptation. Because your first video will always be bad, and your first type of content will always be bad.
Iba yung sinasabi nila sa likod. Joke.
Pero nasulit lang kami.
Ang hirap naman ng adaptation.
And yeah, I think it's just more on practicing and being consistent, because there are a lot of so-called influencers out there who want to be content creators, who want to aspire to get brand deals, who want to be influencers, but they don't really take action, which is where they get stuck. So for me, I really do think execution, action, and adaptation, since social media is changing, it's actually evergreen.
Right,
So there will always be new trends, new things to learn. And it's, more on the adaptation skills that you have that will be practiced and exercised here.
So,
And,
paano ba siyang, paano
Yeah.
siyang parameter? Like, if someone were to introduce you guys, like, as a speaker or like as a professor, for example, ng course na to, how do you pin down execution, adaptation, and consistency? Like, kailangan ba sabihin ko, may 5 years of experience ako as a content creator with 1.3 M. Ganun ba? Is that how you...
Actually, for me, it's just more on building the habit, because when you actually get the hang of it, it will just come. Because you'll never know which videos will go viral, which won't perform, because it's really all about the market and how they respond. So all you have to do now is test and verify. So that's your role na lang as a content creator, because you can't force the content on them, because sometimes the content may look good on you when, okay, I like this type of content, pero hindi siya mag-perform. Pero minsan yung mga content na I really don't like, but I post anyway, that's what clicks. So that's what's odd about social media, which is why you have to learn how to adapt, and then you just test and verify. So that's how you stay consistent as well into delivering value lang sa market mo, delivering content, and then it's up to them now what will click. Kasi you can't really tell which one that will be. So yeah.
At ito, bibitirin muna namin kayo sa aming usapan. Ngunit marami pa kayong dapat abangan sa pagbabalik ng Schoolmates!